The last thing we have to talk about is how you're going to print the output for this program. And I'm going to introduce you to how to format a string inside a fixed width field. So for instance, I show here in the REPL I can import math. And I can say pi. Oops, let's see, I think I seem to say math.pi. So math.pi. And it's quite a long number. I can print math.pi. I can print inside an f string math.pi. And it prints like that. I can also use a format string like this, format math.pi. And if it's a format string, then I need to get rid of the F. So this is something that we've seen a little bit in how to format strings, both using the format method and also using an F string. Inside the placeholder, I can say, for instance, I only want this to print using 0.02f, which is a formatting string that says, I want you to display this like a floating point number that is 0 padded up to 2 decimal places. So that's a mouthful to say, but if you understand how to use these formatting strings, then you can actually pack quite a bit of data into the formatting string. So here we see that instead of printing that long string, it prints just 3.14. And if I give it a different number like 10, then it's going to print 10.00. So the 02 says, pad this, do left, I want it to 2 significant digits after the decimal, and pad it with a 0 if you need to, but print this like a floating point number. I can actually go back to the F string format, and I can also put that same data after the variable. I put a colon, and then that is what follows is the formatting information. So I put that there, and it prints exactly the same stuff, the same text. Here we're going to what we want is we're going to have some number of lines, like say 42. And what we want is to print the number of lines, and we want it printed, formatted in a field that's 8 characters wide. So after number of lines, we put a colon, and then we put the size, the width of the field that we want that to be printed in. So you're going to be doing this for number of lines, number of words, and number of bytes, followed by a space, and then followed by the name of the file, which I've already showed you is in fh.name. So that should be enough to get you started. I recommend that you start with new py. Define your arguments the way that I've showed you, using the star for 0 or more, using learning how to use the sys.standardin to read from that. And once you've defined that, you don't really need to worry about standard in. Python's going to take care of that. It's just going to look like another open file handle to you. So run your tests often, and I'll see you for the solution.